Hello everyone, Roberto here for another video review. This time we have Sainsbury's Rainbow Candy Milk Chocolate by Sainsbury's. And yeah, so to be honest with you, I just assumed this was possibly chocolate filled with Smarties, but having looked at it, I'm not too sure now. I think it might have more than that in there, so which is pretty exciting. There we go, milk chocolate with raisins, crisp sugar shell coated chocolate and biscuit. Ah yes, it's raisins. I thought that might be a chocolate brownie piece there, but it's raisins, which is a bit disappointing. You know, I'd rather not have raisins in my chocolate, but there we go. So yeah, but it looks quite nice, doesn't it? So it's a Sainsbury's own one. This bit different. So you can't. There's not really much competition in so far as other bars doing the same, as far as I know. I can feel already it's crammed full of pieces, which is nice. Super vegetarian, it says. Yeah, so basically one strip, 4 pieces. So I think it's a 4 by 6, maybe 4 by 9. I'm not sure actually. I think 4 by 8. I think because it says 8 servings. 4 by 8. So one strip, 4 pieces, 124 calories, 6.3 grams of fat, 3.8 of which are saturates. So that's 4 pieces. So yeah, so obviously about 30 calories a piece. So there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's go over. So as I say, it does have a bit of flourishes, but it is a big bar as you can see. So, but for what I'm saying, yes, about 22 centimeters, 22.5 centimeters. But yeah, I quite like the look of it. Really, I think it looks quite nice. That. Yeah. So let's give it an open. It's relatively cheap as well because it's Sainsbury's own brand one. I don't think it's very expensive either, so that's quite good as well. Bit of a pain to open though, unlike lots of Cadbury's wrappers these days have these sort of easy open bars. This one isn't easy open. You can't keep me from chocolate. Okay, so yes, here we go. Let's have a look. So before I forget, first of all, yes, about 19 centimeters now. And 9, just under about 8.75 wide. Yeah, so it looks quite nice actually. I think you can see it's quite uniform, but I can see there's a slight I don't know, it doesn't quite look, you know, it doesn't matter really, but it's something about it that doesn't make it, it doesn't look quite as uniform as you'd think. It looks a bit wonky here and there. It doesn't seem to quite line up as you'd expect, but only, you know, I don't know, nitpicking. But you can see there's lots of lovely crunchy bits in there. On the bottom you see there's loads of filling. So I was just doing a review of a Montezuma's bar, just saying how there's just not enough filling in them, and this again is a direct comparison. You know, here basically in the Montezuma's bar you'd have about 3 different of these lumps, maybe 4, possibly 6 at most in the whole bar on the back. This one you've got hundreds. So it's across the board, you know. This issue with Montezuma's bars. But anyway, that's by the by, we're not reviewing that. Right, so yeah, lovely. That's so you can see where I've just snapped it there, and you can see it doesn't quite come off easy because of the raisin. So you can see a big raisin sticking out there. I smell the raisin as well. So yeah, I'm not a big raisin fan, so I'm a bit disappointed that those are in them. But you know, we'll see. So you can see lots of all the pock marks there where the Smarties or candy covered crunchy bits are. You can see on the other side they're all sticking out a bit there. So yeah, I think you can definitely see it's definitely full of candy pieces there. You can see them sticking out. Let's give it a taste. But that's all that. You have to get lots of biscuity pieces, which is nice. Tastes a bit honeycomby. It's not quite honeycomb, it tastes a bit of that way. Obviously you get the softness of the raisins as well. And crunchy mini Smarties. They're not full-size Smarties. They're small ones, I don't think you can quite tell, but they're not full-size Smarties, but they're essentially Smarties. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, so they're very small. About half the size of a Smartie, maybe. But just as nice, I would say. But all in all, pretty nice. I think there's that raisin there sticking out. Raisins are raisins, and they always taste the same in chocolate, don't they? You never taste any different, whereas the other things can taste different. Like the Smarties and the biscuity pieces. But you can just see how full of Smarties it is. You know, there's loads of them in there. The chocolate itself, I'd say it was okay. It's a very soft chocolate. It's crammed so much with filling that you don't get much of a sensation with the chocolates as well. It kind of goes quite quickly because there's a lot of filling in here. But it's not bad though. But you can tell it's not the best chocolates in the world. But it definitely makes up for it with all the filling. You know, it's a really nice crunch with the biscuit and the Smartie, the mini Smarties in there. Smarties, by the way, in case you don't know, are basically what these are, but in slightly bigger form. A Nestle chocolate range. They come in a little tube or a hexagonal tube now. And they're pretty nice actually, yeah. So I'd say this is okay. I think the textures really do what this is about. The stuff you have in the crunch, the biscuit's really nice. The Smartie crunchy bits are really nice as well. Even the raisins are quite nice actually. Give a little chewiness to it. I'd prefer it if it was caramel or something for the chew myself. I say, but I don't mind raisins now. I can eat them. I didn't used to like them at all really, but I don't mind them now. But I can take or leave them really. I don't dislike them anymore. So overall, yeah, it's not too bad. I think the chocolate, I say, isn't great, and I think the crunchy bits, while nice and have a good texture to them, I think are probably they're not strong enough in themselves really to sort of make the bar outstanding. You know, as opposed to other chocolate bars with crunchy bits in and things like that. They kind of have a bit more. The filling has a bit more to them, and the chocolate has a bit more to it as well in those bars. So it's definitely sort of I think that the ingredients in this one, while numerous, are sort of a bit too subtle and perhaps not strong enough really. Either in ingredients or whatever, or in the taste themselves, to really give this bar a kick that would make it, a sort of a standout bar. But it is nice. It's definitely better than other chocolate bars I've had. But I would just say it's probably a bit too subtle, despite being crowned full of stuff, as you can say there. It just, for some reason, there's a biscuit piece as well. A little bit there. So, I'm not sure. I think if you're a raisin fan, I think you might be a bit higher, because I think that's probably where maybe it falls down. I'm not sure. Just because there's perhaps a bit too many raisins in there, which just has a chewy taste rather than any particular sweet taste itself. I'm not sure. It's a hard one to say. There's just something I can't quite put my finger on, because it's filled with stuff, this bar. You definitely can't say it isn't. But there's something not right. I think it's just the filling. As I think I've alluded to, it's just not quite. Just the filling just isn't quite strong enough in any area. It's just a bit of quite subtle, a bit of something in the areas. It's a bit of a crunch, a bit of a Smartie, and the raisins don't really stand out with a massive taste. So yeah, it's hard for me to put my finger on there really. I think the ingredients just aren't quite there for some reason, for one reason or another. I don't know, because the cheaper ones or what, I'm not sure, but it's still nice though, and as I say, better than it's not unpleasant at all, and I think you definitely could go through this and eat it quite and enjoy it really. I think it's just the fact that, as I say, the while it does give you a bit of texture on the inside, there's not really enough taste of of the filling in here to make it stand out a bit more than it should do, I think, for the amount of filling you've got. So I think that's my problem with it, but definitely 3.5 out of 5, I think, for me. Not too bad at all, and I could quite happily keep eating it, so that's always a good sign. Hi guys, sorry I'm just interrupting my own review of various Sainsbury's chocolate because I didn't mention what Sainsbury's actually was. Basically Sainsbury's is a supermarket here in the UK, so this chocolate here is essentially their own brand chocolate, so yeah, that's what Sainsbury's is. It isn't a brand as such, a chocolate brand as such, it's a supermarket. Just in case you weren't aware of that, I thought I'd best add it in. Okay, back to the review. Alright, sorry about that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that review. Follow me, subscribe, like my videos, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys. See you later. Bye.